Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup. This has been like my quarantine makeup, my makeup for every day. I'm not essential. I keep saying I'm essential. My company is essential, so I'm still going to work every day. And I've been, makeup is one of the things that I can still enjoy doing. And I'm trying to find the good and positive in a lot of different things in this situation. I hope you guys are too. So I hope you enjoy the video. So I've already applied my moisturizer, which is the Clinique Moisture Surge. I've really been loving this. And I've applied also my sunscreen, the Australian Gold SPF 50. It's a mineral sunscreen. And I think I'm going to be going on a bike ride later, so that's super important. I am going to try to focus on positive things today and talking about great things, because I just feel like there's so much negativity right now and everything is just so uncertain that I feel like we should be thinking about all the positives of what's going on out of this whole thing. One of the positive things for me is that I'm not essential, but my company is essential. So I'm still going to work every day. I'm so thankful for that. I'm using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So I've still been, my routine is pretty much the same. I still get up and go to work every day. Besides my extracurricular activities I'm not able to do. I can't go to soccer, which is something that I do every week. I'm on 2 soccer teams, so that has been kind of a bummer that I don't get to get as much exercise as I was getting before, but I still am exercising every day. I have an elliptical at home and I have some weights that I've been using to get my workouts in. Also, my husband and I just bought bikes, so we've been riding bikes, which I have not ridden a bike in so long. But you get on the bike and you remember, it's like riding a bike, like that saying. You get on the bike and you just feel like a kid, and it's so much fun. So we've been doing that with the kids. We also bought a trampoline for the kids, so we've been going on that too. It's really fun. Sometimes I just go out there by myself and get like a little workout in. It just like brings you joy to do some of the things that you don't normally do. It kind of feels like being a kid again. Like, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so like social media and stuff like that didn't even exist back then. So without being able to do the things that you were doing or having like every service at your fingertip, it kind of feels like when I was a kid, with the exception of, having social media at your fingertips. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some concealer. I just had everything here. This is kind of like my daily routine, what I've been doing, every day for work. This is the Tarte Concealer, the Shape Tape in Light Sand. I've been, let's see, so Daniel went back to California for some other training, and then he's going to be out being shipped off to another state for more training for his schooling. So I kind of feel like because he's there, he's safe where he is. So I don't really worry about him too much. He's being protected, of course. When he went down, they put him in quarantine for 10 days, and then they got to do their schooling, but they kind of did it on like a fast track. So they did like a month worth of schooling in like 2 weeks. So he's safe. I'm not worried about him. Adrian, his company is still essential, so he's still working. And my husband, he is a union worker, but they're not working right now until they get things figured out. I think they just made his job like voluntary, so he can still come in and work if he wants to, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. So everything has just been so different, but I'm trying to see all the positives in it. I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I've been working a lot with my dogs, and I actually just got 2 of my dogs their trick dog title, because no shows are happening right now. Nothing like that is happening, but they are allowing like video entries for AKC trick dog titles. So Lexi and Pepper both got their Trick Dog titles. I was working with them like every day. And they're just both so smart, and I was able to get them titled for that, which is like an accomplishment for me because I've never done anything like that in my life. This whole like dog showing and all of that, you guys know, is like really new to me. So I feel like that was like a huge accomplishment for me, and it's something really positive, and the dogs love it. Of course, they love like when we go out and play games. My husband is amazing. He has this obstacle course that he built for us out of like, what is that called? Like the PVC piping, and we have like weave poles and low jumping bars and all kinds of stuff out there in our backyard. So I've been working with them. The kids like kind of work with them a little bit, and they just all love it. It's just like so much fun to get outside, and the weather has been amazing, so that's been a huge plus. Okay, now I'm taking my Shade and Light eye palette. I'm using this palette today, and I'm also using my Irresistible palette. So I'm just going to take this light shade in the palette and go all over the lid. I don't know if you guys can hear the snoring in the background, but it's like, I'm so sorry that every time I film a video you guys have to hear that, but I can't help it, and I can't move them. It's the dogs snoring. They sound like little piglets. One of them is a really bad snorer. The rest are fine, but she sounds like a lawnmower or like a weed whacker or something. Okay, now I am taking my Irresistible palette, and I'm gonna go in with New Yorker, but with an accent. And I'm using just like a smudger brush, and I'm gonna go underneath my lower lash line. I mean, I'm thinking about all these things that I normally do myself, but most people just don't do themselves, or just would rather have somebody else do them, like their nails and hair. I mean, I'm due for a trim. My hair is getting super long, and it's like, you can't do that. Like, you have to figure out how to do it yourself or not have it done. And I really feel bad for the guys, because girls, you know, you can kind of go a little bit longer without having a haircut, but what do guys do in this situation? My husband, I cut his hair, and I can cut the boy's hair, and Paige's hair, but like most people can't do that. Like, it's just amazing that all these things that we rely on are just not there right now. Okay, so I have been wearing false lashes lately, which is really odd for me. I've been wearing them to work. I've kind of liked a little bit more of a natural look, which I generally like anyway. So I'm going to put these false lashes on, and then I'll come right back. This is what they look like. I think they are wispies. Those are drying. So I'm going to finish up contouring and blush. So I have this brush that I've been using from e.l.f. It's just an e.l.f. blending brush. It's kind of like a fan brush. I've been loving this for contour, and honestly, I'm just trying to use up products right now, so I pulled this out again, the Park Avenue Princess bronzer from Tarte. This is like my not ever gonna die bronzer contour. Like, I've had this for so long, and I pull it out and I use it, and it just does not ever go away. So I really dig my brush in there, and I'm just trying to use it up. So, but it is a really nice bronzing shade. Really, really pretty. It's not as ashy as like Hoola. I mean, Hoola's a really good contour bronzer, but this one's a little bit warmer. And so I really just kind of pack it on. I've been self-tanning, so it's all good. kind of blend it in. Okay, now for blush, let's see, I've been using the Tarte Party, and I actually lost this and I bought the full size one, and then I found this one again, and it is not the same color as the full size. So I really love this with the sample size, and so then I bought the full size, but they're actually like not even close to the same color. This is a Morphe M527. It's just like a big powder brush. And now I'm taking a little bit of highlighter, and I'm just using the Soft and Gentle from MAC, and I'm just going to use that same big fluffy brush. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm doing this after I put on, I did it before and then after I put my lashes on, so that I can really like blend the two lashes together. And I just lightly press so that they really kind of just stick to each other. My real lashes and the false lashes. This one looks a little wonky, but I've worn these a few times, so they're not like perfectly new. And now I'm going to add a little mascara to really blend them in. This is just L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And as soon as the mascara dries, I'm going to go back in with some liner. I'm putting on Please Me from MAC. This is almost out. I just ordered another one. And then just a little bit of gloss. This is Forbidden by Bare Minerals. And I am going to take a little bit of, what is this called? Tarte Fake Awake on my waterline. Really opens the eyes. Oh, and this, I use this every day. It is the Lumify eye drops. These are amazing. I actually just ordered a backup of this because I'm going to be running out soon. This makes your eyes, I will just wait a second so you guys can see the difference. Makes your eyes so bright. I have a problem with red eyes, so I'm constantly using eye drops, and this is like by far hands down the best that I've ever used. So I'll let that kind of soak in. I've been ordering things like things I don't normally order, like backups of, like dry shampoo. I just found like a 6-pack on Amazon. Feminine products, I've kind of been not like hoarding, but stocking up a little bit just in case, you know, something happens. I don't believe in like stockpiling things, and like I feel like that's kind of selfish, but having like a few things back up so that if you can't get to the store right away, or even staying out of the store as much as possible so that you're not like out spreading germs. I don't know if you can see the difference. This is the one that I put the eye drops in, and this one is the one I didn't. I can see a difference. Like, I can totally see it. And for liner, let's see. One that I was using, I can't find it. I think it was from Urban Decay. It's like in a purple tube, but I can't find it. I'm just going to use this one from Physicians Formula. And I'm just going to go over the top lash line to like hide the strip of the false lashes. I usually do this before, but I don't know why I just didn't. It's a lot easier before, because then you're not going over like glue and everything else. And what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I don't know, now's just the time to really like enjoy your family and focus on your family and yourself for a little while. I feel like all of this has brought my family closer together. Like we're doing a lot more together. We're going on bike rides. We're jumping on the trampoline together. We're training the dogs together. And I feel like it's just a really good time without like outside influences, that you really get time to know your family. I don't know. I feel like I've just, because you're not just like focusing on what you're doing, you're like, you have to be in the moment. Like I feel like it's just been really good for our family. We've all kind of come together and we're like concerned for each other, and it's just like, it's been fun. We've been doing fun things, and I think that's really important. I feel like when we come out of this, everyone's going to think about things a lot differently. I think people are going to appreciate things a lot more. Not that this is a good situation to be in by any means. I mean, people are dying and they're sick and all of that, but I think people are really going to appreciate people more, and they're really going to appreciate the services that we do have, and appreciate each other and cherish the life that we have. So I just think that being in the moment and kind of just like being appreciative of everything, and times are hard right now, but we're all going to get through it. And just try to find like simple things that can keep your mind off of it. Like watching the Tiger King, like we watched that and it was just like, I mean, it takes your mind off of things, but all in all, it's just something to, like, comedy really like heals the soul, and just find the comedy in things, find the good things, smell the flowers, enjoy, soak up the sun, like enjoy your bike ride. Just really, I feel like I've really been in the moment, and that's been really good for me. Like I feel like I've needed that for a long time without knowing that I needed that, and I feel like we all do sometimes. So that's my makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you're happy, and I feel for you. If I know that it's such a hard time and so many people are having a really hard time right now, but things will get better. Things will start looking up. We just got to get through this and just do what they tell us to do. So I will see you guys hopefully really soon. Bye.